plays games with Steve
and Angel. We here at the lobby number 3.
All right,
with my girl.
Hey everybody, it's me, Phoenix Wright, hanging out here, my Faye. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hit that bell.
Keep supporting the channel so that I could keep a job being a lawyer.
Wow, I don't like Phoenix Wright anymore.
Yeah, I'd hate him too.
Yeah.
Phew, that was a close one.
I know you're giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air.
Felt like I was pretty close to dying myself.
But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you.
Thanks, Pearl.
This is what an adult is like. Okay. Good lessons.
Thanks. Wait, tricked?
That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right?
By the way, is the next witness who I think it is?
Yeah, pretty sure it's gotta be Lotta. Well, howdy! Welcome to the Lotta Show. It's me, Lotta Hart.
Oh, another jam like always. Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, my ghost will come after you with my sis and will haunt you forever and ever and ever
Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia?
and ever. Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She's also Nick's teacher.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No? Does she not like Mia?
And the next day, and the next day,
And the next day, and the next day.
Court will now reconvene. Now the first order of... Ow!
I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy.
Yes, sir.
They really just let them do whatever.
Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please.
Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? You want?
Oh, just fine.
Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Yowza!
Name and occupation.
I declare, what in tarnation?
Oh,
Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self.
That's fine.
That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a whip. Yeah.
There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder.
I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. Name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify.
Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay?
That's not what a courtroom is.
you know,
Let's all- everyone hold hands. Let's all sing.
You shouldn't be a judge.
Yeah.
you murdered my dad.
Fa-u-do-re, me, my Faye is guilty now.
What?
What?
Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang! We hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down, and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant, waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room.
To answer your question from earlier, Angel, about like how much damage you can take, there's different amounts of damage you can take depending on the situation.
Oh.
Some situations are more tense and you'll take more damage.
Oh.
So you have to be careful.
Oh, God.
And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place?
Wrecking course!
Frickin' course? Yeah.
Wrecking freck environment.
Frackin' varmint.
Freck environment.
Excuse me?
Wrecking course! It's short for you reckon. Of course I did. Ah!
Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your pic. See, she's Anne Marie. Just hurry up and show your picture to the court.
I don't care.
I don't
hurry up and show
care.
the picture.
Show your stupid picture. Get out of here. Go kill yourself.
The moment of truth. will be in that picture?
It's not my feet. Let's see here.
On this one.
This here's the picture.
Okay, she's on the other side.
On the other side.
It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room.
Interesting.
Lotta's fodder.
Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I'll clear all doubt about Maya through cross-examination. Just watch me. When the doc defendant went into the channeling chamber. I don't know if I have to press everything, but I'm curious. Hold it!
Sorry.
Was it really only those two that went in?
Objection! What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not?
Yerk.
Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them?
Yes. Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two who weren't in the room.
Hold on, we can't have the defense testifying against its own client.
Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the channeling chamber. You hear?
But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue.
We went inside the door, and then bang, we hear this gunshot. This lawyer then breaks down the door, and we rush into the room. Inside was a dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. Hold it! Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey?
Sure. Sure, I'm sure.
Sure, I'm sure.
Well, seems awful confident in her testimony. Let's press harder. Lotta, please think back to that day one more time.
What you getting at?
Remember what you said when you broke into the room?
What in tarnation?
I was murdered. Click. Lotta, at a time like this?
Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on in here? This gal, is she Maya?
Mm-hmm. When you saw the murder at the time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not. Am I correct?
Well, you see.
Order, Ms. Hart. You are here to present accurate testimony.
Yeah, sorry.
Good. This shifts things back to my side.
For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber.
When they entered?
One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was Maya that went in.
It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey.
Exactly.
Rats! I'm trapped like one. Again. Other than those two, there was no one else in the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down when he rushed into the room. I don't know if there's any use pressing like every single thing in this. I'm just curious. So let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down?
Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then?
Yes, Miss Von Karma. I broke the door down. Sorry.
Mr. Dink, broke your grill. Sorry.
My grill? You broke my door?
You broke my door?
Why does this feel like an inquisition?
What does this feel like a quote? No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man.
You're a real man, Doug Funny.
Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see.
The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign.
And what did you see once you broke in?
So other than those two, there was no one else in the room. Hold it! Are you absolutely certain of that?
Sure am. That old witch chased us out of the room, so.
Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fay?
But there was no one else in there, and you know it.
The channeling chamber is very dark, almost pitch black. Is there really no one else in there? What about... under the flooring.
Under the floorboards.
Behind the folding screen, behind the door. Hold on. Epididymis.
I thought you were saying epidural.
Epidural. Epidonkus.
Hepatitis.
Yeah, I
Hepatitis.
was thinking that too.
So there is only one door,
Mhm.
and you can definitely hide behind there.
The door?
Not behind the door, behind the screen.
Yeah.
So that is plausible. Under the floorboards.
Under the floorboards.
Yeah. Where was? Oh, I know that's a SpongeBob quote, but it doesn't matter right now.
No, I'm not going to.
You're right. It doesn't matter right now, does it?
I think behind the folding screen. I'm gonna suggest that. What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there?
Rick Given!
Huh? What?
Rick Given! You know, you reckon? That's a given. Took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind the folding screen.
If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
what? You got a problem?
Yeah. Rick Given, I am having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as reckon given and so forth. Ah! Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony, or don't you?
Your story adds up. What's worse is that I was there at the scene of the crime at the time too. And your story is exactly how I would have told it.
What haven't you pressed?
What haven't I pressed?
You did press that.
Only the doc and the defendant went to the chamber. We were waiting outside the door and then bang, we haven't pressed this yet. Hold it! Was it really a gunshot?
Objection! Are you insane? You must have heard it as well.
Yerk.
Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot?
Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot.
And why are we here listening to the defense testify?
And the world becomes just a little crueler.
I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. And I tell you, that was a gunshot I heard.
Just as I thought, there's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth.
Enough! It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fay. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant.
What am I gonna do? I just let this go.
What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say.
If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have to judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in that photo? Is there anything I can present that could prove it's not Maya? Ooh, let me look at my evidence real quick.
Look at my evidence, Tommy.
Floor plans. Sorry for yawning. Sorry if you're tired and you're watching this right now. I'm probably not helping.
Floor plans, street plans.
I don't buy plans. I don't make plans.
Something that proves that this isn't her. Okay.
Okay.
At first, I thought we were trying to get the attention of like a small rodent, and then I don't know. I think SungWon was like sucking out its like juices or something. I grabbed it and just bit it at the neck.
I'm thinking about how this is totally jumping into a different logic, but like Miss Miney is also here at some point. We don't know where she was. And then we had Maya said something about dreaming, and we were told that mediums don't dream. So, and she like smelled dirt or something. I want to say
Make her eat dirt.
there's a possibility that this isn't her, but I don't know that I have evidence to prove that right now. I'm kind of leaning towards I can't present anything yet. Because as far as I know, I don't think we do. Because we have her fingerprints and her costume. We have 2 fingerprints and a costume in this photo. It's just the back of her. I think I can't present anything yet.
I'm proud of you, my child.
So proud. So proud. Taking the chance.
Yeah, so what you were just saying, like some advice that I think you are doing well on that, what you just did. Yeah, you can have these thoughts about like, oh, maybe theories, but don't jump ahead because in the moment you were only focusing on this.
Okay.
So yeah, you're totally valid. Like thinking about those things is good, but you're right. You were exactly right. In this moment, though, you don't have anything to prove.
Thank you for calling me heckin' valid.
Oh, I hate the way you said it.
What was that? Wrecking valid?
Wreckin' valid? You're so wreckin' valid. Ooh.
I prefer that over heckin' pupper.
Yeah, next thing you're
Nothing, Your Honor.
That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey.
I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument.
That's enough.
Is this it? Is this all I could do?
I think it is quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible.
I told you, totally 100% impossible.
I told you.
Ms. Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness?
Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed.
What about the defense? No further questions, I presume?
I couldn't protect Maya. The defense.
Phoenix. Blah, blah, blah. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets.
Mia. Oh God.
I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say?
I hate this. But pearls?
Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go.
But how? She's already taken away every advantage.
The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully.
The power is yours!
God.
Think carefully. One more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday?
Dr. Gray!
Cleek, cleek.
I'm just like, Deke. You know what I'm talking about?
Deke! Oh, yeah.
Deke.
God. I was murdered. What?
Deke. Kids don't even know what Deke is. It's what was it, like a fucking like studio? Like
Yeah, it's like a Canadian...
Deke. DIC, anyway.
Lotta, at a time like this... Times like this are perfect fragment shots.
Damn.
Sorry.
Fuck your line, Steve.
Okay, Jamie.
Well, it was like...
Okay, Jamie Taco. I'm gonna get those lines, Steve.
Have you seen that?
No,
We
you
have to show you that
so
after
many
this.
times.
Yeah.
I have to
Oh,
just watch
man.
We
it.
got it. It's so good.
I think you should leave.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
Getting up.
Cool. Now I'll play Phoenix. I'm phone Nikes wrong? Okay.
No.
You see, there's one final piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it subconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully.
That's because she's a dum-dum.
Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination.
lollipops.
Hold it.
Which one's your favorite?
Dum-dum. Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time.
Overruled. Also cotton candy. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination is already ended. Furthermore, any It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that? But I mean, I have some place I must go after this. Gonna go buy some cotton candy dum-dum. All right, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony.
Well, heck. What am I supposed to talk about?
What are your guys' favorite dum-dums?
Blue raspberry.
I was going to say blue
That's a
raspberry.
good one, yeah.
It's coveted. Please tell us once more, what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber.
Okay, you got it. See? You got through to the judge somehow, right?
I mean, it wasn't really us. Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him.
So they whip.
Whip that whip.
Whip that whip. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot.
Nothing sounds different from before.
Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections.
Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting.
All I could focus on was Maya. Hold it! So, what did she look like?
You know, she looked almost like a different person.
A different person? She may have seemed like a different person. However, she was still Maya Fey. We have already made that point abundantly clear. Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else?
I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. Hold it! Then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all.
Eh? Well, I reckon that's possible.
Objection! If the body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling? Or maybe...
How? Foolish fool spouting foolish foolishness, just as I expect from a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is in fact dead. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it?
Yerk. Sorry, Maya.
Are y'all done here? Can I continue?
We don't heal our little HP bar there either, do we?
You do at certain points, but
Yeah.
during this section, nope.
Okay. All right. Hold it! And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer?
Photography.
Potatoes!
Boil them, mash them, develop them in a stew.
In a stew.
That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This gal's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on.
She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers.
It would be fitting for her to be one of the scummiest jobs in the world.
Yeah.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, would it kill you to stay on topic for a change? Well, would it, Mr. Wright?
Nice tag team in stereo. Guess you should be grateful it's not in 5.1. I don't
Or in 4K.
know what that means.
How about 60 frames
You know, like
per second?
5.1, like audio.
Yeah,
Like,
that's audio.
anyway.
I don't know this. You guys, I guess, know this more than I do.
Stereo is like we're both talking into your ears from.
Yeah.
Steve, turn to face Angel.
Hey,
hello,
hey,
Angel. How's it going?
We're talking in stereo.
Yeah.
I hate this. I mean, I know what stereo is,
And
but I didn't know
5.1
what 5.1
5.1's
means.
more like surround sound. So I'd be
Yeah.
like, hey, Angel. You know? Kind of like, you know, like sometimes like if you go see a movie and it's like if like a character.
It's like 5 different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's really neat.
5.1?
And you see, I was thinking of getting another career now. I was also taking anime openings and bumping them up to 60 frames per second.
Oh my
And
god.
calling it 4K.
Wow, she really is the worst person ever.
All right. Hold it. 2, right?
To what?
2 shots. You took 2 shots.
And I'm already drunk.
But only one has been submitted as evidence.
Miss Hart, where's the other picture have you been withholding?
Shots.
No. You got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I could be a little mean, but I ain't evil.
Well, at least she knows herself.
Then why have you not shown this other picture to this court yet?
Well, at least she knows herself.
Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it.
What? Von Karma?
Oopsies.
Oops. Silly me.
Ms. Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence.
Unforgivable, Von Karma.
Oopsie doodle.
Suppressing evidence like this? You're as bad as your father. Yeah. Leave it to the judge. Yeah.
Judge?
Your Honor, the defense asks that the prosecutor, Von Karma, be held in contempt of court.
Well, yes. Me in contempt of court? You can't be serious.
But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. That's really mean.
That's not fair. It's so.
It's so.
Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child?
I'm so angry. I lost my composure.
God, I want to eat.
You should have more
I could actually
crustables.
read right now.
Ms. Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court?
I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all.
It's just a little cringe. It's just a little ugly.
It's very uggo.
How could you think?
The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence.
So much paperwork. So much paperwork. More trouble than it's worth? How can he say that? More trouble that it's worth?
If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it.
Okay, fine, here. Wow, Slay. Her eyes are crazy. Okay.
What is this picture? Slay?
Okay, work. All right.
Work it.
It's obviously the second pictures a witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. Professor Oak would not like this one.
Well, I think the important point here is the person in this picture.
You were close.
You were close.
Well done.
Well done.
Wait.
Welcome back.
It's the sky.
This is most definitely not Maya Fey.
Who?
What is the meaning of this?
This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya? I think it's not Maya.
I insist.
Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey.
Yes, I see that. It's not just her face. Her whole body is taking on a different appearance.
There's only one conclusion that could be drawn then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant.
Order, order, order!
Jesus.
Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey.
Mia, we did it.
We did it! We did it! Yeah!
No, hicimos.
We did it!
You're too soft.
You are too soft.
You're too soft. And she
what
just,
are you
goes
doing?
away. That's Swiper from
Oh, okay.
Dora.
You're too soft.
And then he like throws the evidence away. Huh?
You guys don't know Rescuers very well, right?
Nah,
Clearly, because I'm always quoting Rescuers, but there's a part where Madame Medusa's like, "You are too soft." Anyway.
Oh no, I think I've only seen the second one.
You guys gotta watch that first one. It's real good.
I kind of want to do the Disney-thon that you're doing.
It's true. We're not. Yeah.
You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face.
You know, we should record a podcast while we're doing this in the middle of it. Talking right. You know.
Oh god. ProZD's
Oh, I almost thought that was SungWon saying that, and I'm like, what are you talking about? No. This is kind of already a podcast.
Wait, what? No, I was doing a bit.
I wasn't sure you were doing a bit because I thought you were just you were joking like we should do a podcast while we do this.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
She's smiling.
I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Ms. Von Karma, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture.
Ooh.
What the hell?
This was taken yesterday as a detention center's visitor's room.
When the hell does she take this?
This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person? Ow! I'm just asking a question. She looks this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. It's unbelievable. It's not unusual that she can. However, it is true. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling.
Spirits exist, and there is a heaven. I wonder if she knows what she's doing.
Mia.
Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. That picture can't be submitted as evidence.
Mamma mia. Here we go again.
My.
My. Obviously, this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place.
Wow. What is she?
I'm just showing it for fun. From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind.
I don't even. I don't have even a single witty line.
Looks like we've been had.
I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey?
If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it'll cost me. Ah, it's a big old chunk. Is there any way I can prove that this person in this picture is not Maya? Is there any way I can prove that the person in this picture is
Can you
not
open the court
Maya?
record?
Can you hide those options? I don't think you can.
When I press 1.
There you go.
Okay, yeah. Because, I would say, like, it's kind of obscuring this photo. I'd say take a good look at this photo.
Okay. For me, her eyes are crazy. Like, they're different from the the Mia eyes. I don't know if those always change. Also, the blood. There's blood on all the... There's no blood on her. It's just on the clothes. Well, I could have just looked at this one. We can't submit the other one, huh? Or we can't look at the other one because it's not submitted.
What are you talking about? The one of Mia?
Yeah, of Mia Maya.
It's...
Mia Maya.
Alright, go look at it.
Take a real good look. Like that is blood on the sides, right? All right. He's holding a gun. That's weird about this. Oh, there's no hole. Okay, hold on. So, okay.
So let's go back.
Can I prove it? I think I can prove it. There ain't no hole. Your Honor,
Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see.
this picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now.
A contradiction?
So you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. So you want to be a master of Ace Attorney?
Oh, Ace Attorney. You have the skills to be.
To take your journey.
It was right at the corner. Hold on. Can I even double?
I would
check?
say go a little more up. But
A little more up.
Just so like you're kind of. Well, no, not like like
I
yeah,
feel like they were good.
yeah, like we're yeah, that's fine.
All right. Take that. Please direct your attention here.
To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it.
Ooh, they kind of get you there with that little lingering health bar.
And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing.
Should be there.
Ah!
There's a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well.
Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this.
All right. Should do some major damage to our argument.
Don't celebrate yet.
You like to bring down the mood, don't you?
I'm dead. I'm a
You think I
ghost-
give a fuck?
I'm a ghostly specter, Phoenix. Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face.
She's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. And now she's bowing. Why is she
For some reason, whenever she does that bow, I think of like the sound on Windows, like ba-bam. You know, on classic Windows.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Ba-bam. Like when you win solitaire or something.
but why?
I don't know. Tisk tisk, jumping's a gun again, I see. Your Honor, I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools.
So shall we?
What do you mean? And what incompetent fools?
If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case.
I see.
She's lying through her teeth. I know it. That moon knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything.
But you can't prove that. Franziska Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think?
Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that detective gets what's coming.
Oh.
I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at the next salary discussion.
Poor Kumshu.
In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo it would appear that right after the shooting there was none.
The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright?
Oh, God. Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor? There's only one logical explanation for that contradiction. Picture's fake. The shooter is someone else. I don't think the picture's fake because she took them both. The bullet hole was made later. Doesn't make any sense. So I think logically it's this.
The defendant's sleeve... Oh, sorry.
The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in
The
it.
defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it.
However, this person clearly does not. There can only be one explanation.
Let's do all three Phoenixes at the same time.
The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant,
but a different person altogether. What? How did you do that?
Order, order, order! If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Ow!
Why me?
The defense's argument is a complete mess.
A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please, enlighten us.
Hey, Witness.
Ah! What the heck? Is that anyone to ask a gal a favor?
Be quiet, you. You was the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room.
Well, you know,
If you were lying, I swear that my Viv will be the last thing you see.
Jesus.
look, sis, you're mighty scary. You're looking mighty scary. So why don't you say?
Why don't we say
you? Ah! I swear I wasn't lying or nothing. Wasn't anyone else in there? Honest.
You see? Now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from?
Why is it lately all I want to do is cry?
What a mood. Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright.
Can't believe that even me is calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this?
Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now?
To turn things around. That's right. We would always turn things around and change her perspective.
Phoenix?
So, where did this intruder appear from? And where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true...
Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with.
I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... Maya had left the room, something I can't explain yet. Okay, a third person had entered it. Something happened before we forced our way. Maya had left the room. Something I can't explain yet. This is where I kind of feel... Because there's only one door. I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is a third person that entered it. Maya had left the room.
Since this is a session, something happened last session. Can you open your evidence?
Mm-hmm.
No, it was something you were fixated on at the start of this session, too.
It was the fact that she had mentioned dreaming, and Morgan had said, like, it was either Morgan or someone else was saying, or maybe it was Mia, just saying that, like, a medium can't dream. And Maya had reportedly had a dream or a vision. These are about the incidents. Bowling screen. Black key. Well, I want to look at the floor plans. No, this is the crime scene.
Do you remember the 21st night? Do you remember? No. Do you remember where you got all these evidence from?
The maps?
Just not this specifically, just each piece of evidence. Do you remember where you got them from?
Where I got them from?
Yeah.
Did I get them from Morgan? Guide map. Okay, winding way, channeling chamber, side room. There is a big gap where the channeling chamber in the side room to sneak in outside, maybe. Diagram of the manor. And okay, I think what happened before we forced our way.
Don't pick something yet.
Okay.
But what do you think is most likely? I'm gonna help you a little bit because it was like a week since last time.
I think a third person was in there. I think, okay, Maya had left the room before we smashed the thing because we bumped into someone.
Open your court record. Steve was kind of hinting at there was something you were kind of looking at the beginning. I'm just gonna tell you at this point.
Okay.
Go back.
Back?
Yeah.
Oh, back.
Yeah, just back. Other page. No.
Oh.
Okay. Where was that key from?
Oh. Oh, received from Pearl Fay.
Okay.
An old steel key, a green jewel is in the center of the grip.
And do you remember the significance of this key?
It's the key to the room?
Do you remember who first had this key?
Was it Morgan?
No.
Who had this key?
Yeah.
Was it Maya?
Okay. No, it was.
It was Maya?
Yes. Maya had this key.
Okay.
But then later, who did you get it from?
From Pearl.
Now, considering that, then what's a possibility here?
So Maya had the key. Like, she took it into the room with her,
Yes.
and then Pearl had it.
Yeah.
Was it possible that Pearl was in the room with them? There's a leap in logic.
When you go press 1.
1.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No, just go back to the answer. What our choices are.
Maya had left the room.
So what we just established is Maya had that key when she went in.
But then
later
Pearl
had it and gave it to you.
So maybe Maya left the room because then she would be able to give the key to Pearl. I'll pick it. Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this.
Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams.
I feel like that wasn't like my train of thought. It was like the key at all.
Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary. Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the murder until the time of the arrest, the defendant had left the room.
Take that! Miss Hart, do you remember this key?
Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that.
Oh.
The defendant herself locked the door?
Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind, after all.
Oh, one of a kind, you say? Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Yes. Looks like she's catching on.
I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession?
What do you mean?
If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her.
Yes, agreed.
However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest.
Ah! Well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it?
I got this as a present from a certain little girl. It's right here, standing at 5'10". And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time.
That's preposterous.
This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key, see, before you.
No!
Stop.
No, just let me find her guilty.
Please. It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Ms. Von Karma, how can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant is not possible. My perfect case. How was there a flaw in my perfect case? How could this happen to me? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. and I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict.
Ooh.
That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned. Angel's doing a little dance.
Just bobbing my head. Yeah. Wow, that was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis?
Yes, I felt I had no choice.
Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know?
Yeah. It's not like anyone else in there could have done that.
Nick? I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room.
And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So who's voicing who right now?
You are Maya. Steve is Phoenix. I'm Pearl.
Okay.
Because there's 3 of us.
Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. No, it's the actual time. Oh, don't worry. We're almost done. Like, what happened in the room, for instance?
Yeah, I'm counting on you.
I envy the two of you.
Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me?
Sure. All right, Pearls. You ready to go buy some tickets?
Huh? A ticket?
Poor thing. So sheltered. Well,
To be continued.
Yeah?
yeah.
Continue, Eddie.
And yeah, that great segue. Yeah, we'll just put it here.
Cool.
Cool.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.